Ever wondered how web design has evolved over the years? Let's start from the very beginning, HTML. The hypertext markup language, or HTML, as it is more commonly known, was the first step in the journey of web design. Its creation in the early 90s marked the birth of web pages as we know them today. HTML provided a way to structure content on the internet, enabling the creation of text-based documents with links to other documents, a new and exciting concept at that time. With its basic structure of tags and attributes, HTML allowed for the creation of simple, static websites. It was a revolutionary development, but it had its limitations. For instance, its design capabilities were quite limited, and it could not support the dynamic and interactive elements that we're used to today. HTML laid the foundation for web design, but it was just the first step in a long evolutionary journey. With the birth of CSS, web design took a leap forward. Cascading Style Sheets, or CSS, introduced a new era in web design, enabling designers to add elegance and aesthetics to their creations. In the early days, CSS provided basic styling capabilities. It allowed designers to change the font, color, and background of their web pages, moving us away from the monotonous, text-heavy sites of the past. But as the web expanded, so did CSS. It evolved from a simple styling language to a powerful tool with advanced design capabilities. We saw the introduction of features like gradients, transitions, animations, and even 3D transformations, which drastically enhanced the visual appeal of websites. This evolution wasn't just about aesthetics, though. It significantly impacted user experience. With CSS, designers could guide users' attention, improve readability, and create more intuitive navigation. CSS transformed the visual aspect of web design, but it was the introduction of JavaScript that made websites come alive. Enter JavaScript, the programming language that breathed life into static web pages. In the mid-90s, when websites were merely digital brochures, a team at Netscape Communications decided to shake things up. They introduced JavaScript, a lightweight, interpreted programming language that could be embedded directly into HTML. Suddenly, the web was no longer a one-way street. With JavaScript, websites could react to user actions in real time. Menus could expand and collapse. Forms could validate input as you typed, and animations could bring a page to life. But more than just bells and whistles, JavaScript made web pages more user-friendly. It allowed developers to create intuitive interfaces that responded to the user, making the web more interactive and engaging. JavaScript didn't just change the game, it redefined it. It transformed the web from a collection of static pages into a dynamic, interactive experience. JavaScript added dynamism to web design, setting the stage for the rise of CSS frameworks. CSS frameworks like Bootstrap and Foundation arrived, simplifying the design process and promoting consistency. These tools, akin to a treasure chest of pre-written code, provided web designers with a base to build upon, saving them from starting from scratch each time. They offered a range of components, from navigation bars to buttons, all ready to be customized and incorporated into any project. But the magic of CSS frameworks didn't stop there. They also introduced a grid system, a layout structure that made positioning elements on a page a breeze. This system, coupled with responsive design capabilities, allowed websites to adapt seamlessly to different screen sizes. Moreover, CSS frameworks promoted consistency in design, ensuring that elements across a website maintained a uniform look and feel. This consistency enhanced user experience, making navigation intuitive and pleasing. In essence, CSS frameworks took the heavy lifting out of web design, freeing designers to focus on creating stunning user-friendly sites. As web design became more complex, the need for seamless data updates gave birth to AJAX. With AJAX, websites could update data without reloading the entire page, a major milestone in web design. Imagine a world where, for every minor change on a website, you have to wait for the entire page to refresh. Sounds tedious, doesn't it? Well, that's exactly the world we lived in before AJAX came into play. AJAX, standing for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML, made it possible to update parts of a web page without the need for a complete page reload. It does this by sending and retrieving data from a server asynchronously in the background. This not only improved page load times, but also significantly enhanced the user experience. It was like bringing a breath of fresh air into a stuffy room. Users could now interact with web pages in real time, leading to more dynamic and engaging web experiences. The evolution didn't stop there. The paradigm shifted towards responsive design, adapting to various screen sizes and devices. The rise of mobile devices led to the advent of responsive web design. Suddenly, the virtual world needed to fit into pockets, and adapt to various screen sizes. It was no longer just about coding a website. It was about crafting an experience that would flow seamlessly from a desktop to a tablet to a smartphone. Responsive design revolves around three key principles: fluid grids, flexible images, and media queries. Fluid grids allow layout proportions to adjust according to screen size, while flexible images ensure that visuals are never larger than their containing element. Media queries, on the other hand, allow styles to be applied conditionally based on device characteristics. This shift towards responsive design was, in essence, a shift towards inclusivity. It ensured that no matter the device, the user experience remained consistent and engaging. Responsive design made websites more accessible, but modern frameworks took it to the next level. React, Angular, Vue.js, modern front-end frameworks that revolutionized web design. If we were to embark on a journey back to the late 2000s and early 2010s, we would find ourselves in a time when web developers were grappling with the complexities of interactive web design. As the demand for more dynamic, engaging, and user-friendly websites grew, so did the need for a more efficient and effective way to build them. Enter modern frameworks, a game-changing evolution in the world of web design. These powerful tools, led by the likes of React, Angular, and Vue.js, emerged as a response to these growing needs. They provided a new way to create complex and interactive user interfaces, transforming the landscape of web design and development. React, developed by Facebook, was unveiled to the world in 2013. It introduced a virtual DOM, which significantly improved the performance of complex applications. Angular, a Google product, made its debut in 2010, bringing with it two-way data binding and dependency injection, among other features. Vue.js, the youngest of the trio, surfaced in 2014, offering a progressive framework that was easy to adopt. These modern frameworks, each with their unique features and strengths, had one common goal: to simplify the process of building complex web applications. They offer a declarative style of programming, which means you tell the framework what you want to happen, and it figures out how to implement it. This makes the code more readable and easier to debug. Furthermore, these frameworks introduced a shift towards component-based architecture. This approach promotes the creation of reusable, modular components, like Lego blocks, if you will, that can be used to construct intricate web interfaces. This not only streamlines the development process, but also enhances the maintainability of the code. The birth of modern frameworks marked a significant milestone in the evolution of web design. It was a paradigm shift that allowed developers to build more complex, interactive, and user-friendly websites more efficiently. These frameworks continue to evolve, adapting to the ever-changing needs of the web development landscape. Modern frameworks brought about component-based architecture, promoting modular and reusable code. What does the future hold for web design? Let's explore. As we move forward, one technology that's making waves is WebAssembly, often referred to as WASM. This is a binary instruction format that's designed as a portable target for the compilation of high-level languages such as C, C++, and Rust. It enables us to run these languages in a web browser at near native speed without the need for plugins. That's right, it's like having a turbocharged engine under the hood of your website. But why does this matter? Well, imagine you're running a complex, resource-intensive application like a video game or a 3D renderer. With WebAssembly, these heavy applications can run smoothly in your browser, offering a seamless, high-performance user experience. It's a game changer in the world of web design and development, pushing the boundaries of what's possible on the web. And that's not all. Let's also talk about progressive web apps, or PWAs. These are web applications that use modern web capabilities to deliver an app-like user experience. They can be installed on your device, work offline, and even send push notifications just like a native app. However, they're built and delivered directly via the web, which means no need for app stores. This makes them an attractive proposition for businesses, reducing the barriers to entry and reaching users more directly. PWAs and WebAssembly together are paving the way for a new era in web design, an era where the line between web and native applications is becoming increasingly blurred. Websites are no longer just about delivering information, but about providing robust, interactive experiences that engage users in new and exciting ways. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. These technologies offer incredible potential, but they also raise important questions about performance, security, and accessibility. It's a delicate balance to strike, and it's up to us, the designers and developers, to navigate these challenges. The journey of web design is a testament to human innovation, and it's far from over. So what do you think the future holds?